We can start it off the way, yeah?
You're supposed to know me about still.
We can start it. If you're a real Vendetta fan, just make sure you not vibe to the one, you see? That's a G2 real.
You coming like me too, bumbo clad real, feed the fuck we were, yeah. Every moment rasta try to style me.
That's facts.
One bag of dirty foot hungry belly people that call up me name just to get a hype. Shut them pocket them never 20. Poor thing. Me hex myself from society long time. Them go on like them love them no love ya. Them tell you say you feel be yourself, but when you be yourself, if fuck and them judge you. Them bumper one ya go on like say them life perfect when them life up down. You find feast where some of them I do.
Oh, na 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 na.
Cause I could know my you follow people, you no prosper. So the sucker no matter, come still say brother. Oh,
long come again.
Can't play the song the one thing, man. Tell every man wants his Vendetta music, we can play it all day. We can literally sit and vibe the entire episode, but you know,
you coming like me too, bumbo clad real feed the
we are going with some content, you know.
Every moment rasta try to style me.
Just a little explanation.
And bag of dirty foot hungry belly people that call.
Not to the ups, but to the fans.
Shut them pocket them never 20.
Of the Vendetta movement, you know.
Poor thing. Me hex myself from society long time. Them go on like them love them no love ya.
Just a little reassurance.
But when you be yourself, if fuck and them judge you. Them bumper one ya go on like say them life perfect when them life up down. You find feast where some of them I do. Oh, na 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 na.
Cause
no you follow people, you no prosper.
So go.
No matter, come still some ratata. Oh, na 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 na. Cause I could know my da. You follow people, you no prosper. So I suck no matter, come still some ratata. Oh.
Have you ever thought about it? Like what Alkaline was able to do and what he still is doing. How it has not been received in a positive way. Even when the entire idea is to elevate dancehall on a different level. Would you believe? But you know what the man always say? A king is not accepted in his own country. Don't know that go.
Me bother me bumbo cloud mighty no matter what me turn up in myself anyway. Pussy all you rate me from morning as far as me see it for your ratings can stay. When me in a struggle mind myself a all of them looking for cause I did day. But now everybody has some fee set. Everybody have on me out. Me a bonus spliff and a laugh. Kia full of fake friend, kia full of fake people, them the real, them a carbon. Enough sour mouth artists grudge me, come here run the place with the songs when me sing, yeah.
And that's fast.
Now wait for your hype, hungry, I go kill you in, yeah.
Still around the place.
Everybody have on me out, me a bonus spliff and a laugh. Kia full of fake friend, kia full of fake people, them the real, them a carbon. Enough sour mouth.
Wanna say now, we turn up a flame?
Me sing, yeah. Go and wait for your hype, hungry.
Now we change the ball game.
Sako no ma da. You follow people, you no prosper. So go sako no ma da. Come still some ratata. Oh, na.
Wanna say change ball game? Alright, we're there.
Oh, yeah. Prosperity, alright now.
Yeah, we love position and we not love.
I fashion and we are the music and a knock up.
You know hear that?
Smoke cloud, but not spot,
You know hear that?
Just
I never hear that.
you know what to see me, but man,
We are the muse. I never know what muse mean. Alkaline is saying he's the muse of dancehall. I never know what muse mean. Well, I'll explain it soon. Don't worry yourself. I got you.
Full of opposition, I'm a love. I fashion, we are the muse and I'm not. We smoke club, but not spot, not up. Just hey. Them no want to see me do it, but man a dog God. Make them look down at the bar, sitting front off. You're the money, never get no sleep, so better talk fast. Anything me want, me get me know the cost. But non-stop, oh we are with the road, we have it done, but much of people is a make it ground crack. I met you, but now give me top chat. Don't know already, don't need ID. Don't know already, don't need ID.
We're living life, we're living life, we're living. Are we? Hey.
Alright, then I say we that is all good. What good? Power move and make I go forward. Awful. Only thing we pour when the cock pull. Sharp wood, blacker than the car pull and the knife pull.
Only thing pour when the cock pull.
Certain wish they get to love to see that unfold. Right, a rough road, now look a soft shoal. Paper can't wall in a billfold. Well, I
another youth on the rising.
I step up and I get to see a new horizon. For the time, them way whenever. No longer they are all the time.
Them no already don't need ID. Them no already don't need ID.
Living life, we're living life, we're living. Are we? Watch this. At 10 degrees, how much Celsius the ends up. Panny move, I got divine, I help us. Mentos, refreshing, sit in different place, I get crushed. Then I must slow down, panny out of mine, you get flush. Get rush, blood I wash them face since them head tough. Minds really with them, you think a chest cup. Them you gun, you them no buy ya.
That's them, blood I wash them face because them head tough.
Go on, you know, if you me further from the ordinary.
Them know already don't need ID.
Them know already don't need ID. Living life, we're living life, we're living.
Come on,
we?
Come on, bro. I don't want to tell me say there's another dancehall artist better than this man right now. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. But, you know, we'll be going into the next segment because you don't know if I start talk about some things. Just a little mention about certain things where I see keep on come up on the conversations and really not that I'm so caught up in what people are saying about Alkaline, but you know, I have not say I have the funds, but I have an obligation to the Vendetta family where I need to be one of the people who make sure say we set the record straight when it comes to what people have to say about Alkaline or what Alkaline did and what he continues to do. The question we want to start off with is, do you think Alkaline is too real for dancehall right now? And the question sounds rhetorical, but I just think it makes sense to ask because, number one, the way how Alkaline operates, it is just on another level than people really understand. And sometimes when people don't understand what is really taking place, they don't know reason, they don't know other thing to do more than to hate. They don't know nothing to do more than to talk about the artist. Nothing else to do more than to find like more to say reasons, but fault, if you get what I say. People have a lot to say, but they don't really take the time out to learn why some people do things. People like, you see, when people criticize other people, that is why we as Vendetta, and as you can see how Alkaline stay, when the question is being asked about other artists, Alkaline make sure same say, that a for them thing, we are the our thing. It is because Alkaline understands that everybody have for them role to play, number one, and everybody can't be the same. Everybody have to be themselves. So if them doing what they're doing and they're comfortable doing what they're doing, them just being themselves, and that is how they operate. Alkaline, on the other hand, him operate differently, and the way how he operates, it's nothing close to how they operate, but him cannot talk about them and say, oh, them act different way because they are just being themselves. Even if them are role as copies to other people, in a matter to him. As long as he must stay true to himself, that is all that matters. Zin? Now, Alkaline went ahead and used the word muse in the song Nah Laugh. And as I did say before, Alkaline is the muse for dancehall. Now, it is important that if me I go mention that Alkaline are the muse for dancehall, it's very fitting so me giving you the definition for muse. But before me get there, me I go read the line that Alkaline said that in, the second line of the first verse. So it says, high fashion and we are the muse and a knockoff. High fashion and we are the muse and a knockoff. Now, muse has three main meanings. The first one is a source of artistic inspiration, which is in the form of a noun. The second one, a Greek goddess of the arts, which is in the form of a capitalized noun. And number three, the act of thinking deeply and quietly, which is in the form of a verb. Now, if we read the line again from the song, high fashion and we are the muse and a knockoff, we are the muse. Alkaline is referring to himself as the muse, and from primary school, me I do people, places, animal, and things for know, so all of them things they fall under the noun category. So, if those are under the noun category, it means that the meaning of muse is being used in the form of a noun. And that would lead us to definition number one, a source of artistic inspiration. A source of artistic inspiration. And the key point in that is the artistic inspiration. The inspiration too, but the artistic. So say it kind of it gives us a direct, it entails something that does in line with what Alkaline does. I don't know, wild definition. It gives you artistic in the definition when it comes to muse. So that directly I talk about somebody who is in the art field, not true? So, inspiration part now for people who don't understand what inspiration means, we are going through what inspiration means as well. I'm not going to let you know hanging, man. Know yourself. I got to know. I go through everything for now. Know yourself, man. But, getting back to it. So, what is the meaning of inspiration? Inspiration is a mental force or a person that moves you to create, act, or feel. Inspiration is a mental force, so you can be your own inspiration because you can develop that within yourself. But you have external inspiration, which is somebody else other than you who moves you to create, act, or feel. Now, there are different core meanings to inspiration. We are going to run through them for the real quick, because we're not trying to stay along on the program today. So the first one is creative drive, and that is a feeling that makes you want to write, paint, or make art. Fine. Number two, a sudden idea. A quick, bright thought that shows you how to do something new. That is internal as well. The first one, creative drive, is internal as well. But the thing is, a person can inspire you to have those, to do the first two. Anyways, number three, a role model. A person's whose good actions and courage make you want to be better. That is the definition of what inspiration means when it comes to the part of where Alkaline talks about himself being the muse, being an artistic inspiration. He's saying that he is the role model when it comes to the music. He's the artistic role model. Let me say it that way. Easier for everybody if you understand, right? Now, this is going to tie into the interview Alkaline do. The interview Alkaline do, and the question that was asked that if he could change dancehall overnight, what would he do to achieve that? I'm paraphrasing. Now, Alkaline's response is something that I bring outrage. Something that the people who are so deep-rooted in delusion, because them say we delusional, but are them really delusional and act like them, them not a sense. I go on like them don't know say I say go for true when they know say I say go. But what we will do is just to play that clip from the interview so we can have everything in this video. You know, if you go back, go watch it somewhere else. You understand? Everything there, right? So not go nowhere. So we are gonna play it.
If you could change one thing about dancehall overnight, what would it be?
Think we change dancehall on a level would we entry, you know? From way back from 2014 up to now, you know? So we changed dancehall already. We changed dancehall.
I say you done change dancehall already.
We still change it. So
for that, you know, so that's actually when we write that question, yeah, I never really think about the answer there. And the answer there is honestly a deep answer.
We changed dancehall, man. Oh, people view the genre and no little things about it. You know what I mean? The atmosphere and every little thing, you know? Despite people, you know, probably want to say it as much, but we know in ourselves, you know?
Them say it, man. Them know it, man. Right? Them know it. I mean, Barclay is not really full if you not did that.
Right.
You know them way.
Right. So that
we're not even. But it's interesting to hear you say it, you know?
For real,
because often a man like me would I hear ones I argue for that point there. You know them way there. But to hear you say
it's conversation, man.
I just see like that. So them I love that.
But proof did it, man.
Alright, so when you
hear that? The proof is there. And as them say, right I saw a while ago, is that they know, which it is just pointing to the naysayers. The naysayers know that Alkaline changed dancehall pan a level. I not forget to say the part there. Pan a level, Alkaline has changed dancehall. Because we understand that these people who debate these points these days, they like to omit stuff to make something exaggerated in a negative way. Them always want to use that to spark some debate just to get some form of conversation and bring negativity to somebody else. But in the video. So pan a level, on a level, and I hear that bright. On a level, sorry for screaming on ears, Alkaline has changed dancehall in the way all people approach the music, all people approach the genre, the way all people are deal with dancehall right now. Alkaline help change dancehall pan a level when it comes on to those things and many other things. But the thing is, y'all already know. Uno already know. We already know. So, me not gonna say what we already know, not have to explain, but a few examples can be said. The first thing when I'm gonna tell you now, you see, when it comes to the music, the youths them, where the music nowadays, it is harder to control these youths when it comes to speaking the truth. When you could have control the artists them before because them did under governance, you can't control them youth yeah, because the youth them can have a career without y'all's cosign. The youth them can go on with them career without representing a fan base. Them can do it themselves because what is really happening now in dancehall is there is a large shared fan base right now where two man can clash and it funds them like it two of them music. It is not so patriotic like it once was, where the fans them or the people them just stick to one side and don't want to hear nothing about you. Well, kind of in it still, but the era where that was a thing is not as strong anymore because people have developed free mind and free will and exercise it more now than it was being exercised before. So the youths them no really need to tell no lie. And if you recognize that the youths them, that are the youth, the musician youth them, whenever them are mention artists of them rate, even if they are not friends, them always mention Alkaline name. And that is not by mistake. That is real because they have seen the impact they have seen where Alkaline has done some things that them have to wonder say, oh shit, that I got brave. But not only that, the way how Alkaline's management is set up right now, the way how Alkaline, like the artist is operating right now, it is on a frequency that every dancehall artist would like to have for themselves. Because not only is it rewarding, it's also personalized. What does that mean? It is all about Alkaline. Everything that Alkaline does, it's made specific for him. It might be himself, so the rewards will come to him. It's just for him. The artists them want personalized rewards these days. Cause the friend thing now work out. The friend thing now work out. The collab thing now work out. Because at the end of the day, everybody does a break quick from time to time and a pay a war. If you notice, most of the wars them go on, they were friends before and them turn enemies. So I just things like them here they go on and them look upon Alkaline. So each time you get a situation where war broke out, you understand, say G them used to link one at a time and then one thing and link pop and and a man come this and next man and them start to look back to Alkaline and say, yo, no, we understand why Alkaline roll by himself. Now them start to appreciate it. I don't know what it means to be the most interesting person. Like in the American term, the most interesting man. The most interesting man is not the person who has a lot going on in the media. The person who has a lot going on in the media is a celebrity. The most interesting man, however, is the person who has a lot of things going on, but he's so private that people want to know, or people are intrigued to know what he does, how he achieves this. What do you do in your spare time? That's why these questions keep coming up, because Alkaline is the most interesting man in a dancehall. He's the man where people don't see, but when you see him, you just get the feeling like, yo, are that the man really there, so? Yes, that is the feeling you get. That is the most interesting man. The man who not readily available for everybody. For everybody see him. But when you see him, you have to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge. And that is what Alkaline has created. And that is what the youths them a look upon. Because most of them see Alkaline as a bigger figure than just a musician. They see him as a role model in terms of like personal, like like personality wise. Them rate that. You understand what I say? So don't get it twisted when it comes to Alkaline and him saying that he's the muse. He is the inspiration for the youths them. And all like people them, I don't know already. I don't stop going like, I don't know already. I pay like not telling you. I just like to go and create conversation and go on like say, I don't know, say, IG are the muse. But people, this is just my small conversation for today. That was a part of the interview when I feel like when I cut out and drop a little talking pan. Just the part there. And just to explain giving a different perspective as to how people are attack that part of the conversation. You get me I say? So, big up on yourself again. You know this is Vendetta Ink. I'm out.